A questo punto inizia la trasmissione. Tutti i partecipanti sono in grado solo di ascoltare.
Hello traders, it's Arduino Schenato from HereForexNaked.com, and today it's a very nice day because we start to do a very nice service for all you guys that want to trade with intraday techniques. And next to me here in my office there is one of my friend. He is Luigi Bazzarelli, and he's a new member of HereForexNaked.com. He's a very good intraday trader, and I'd like to see what he can do in the market in the next few hours, in the next hour, and in the next days, because he traded the market since 2009. And he has a lot of strategies, a lot of methods, a lot of techniques that want to share with all you guys. So I think now Luigi can bring the mic and do something with you and start to make some profit. Okay, bye bye to all you guys.
Thank you, Arduino. Hello, traders. I'm Luigi Bazzarelli from HereForexNaked.com. A really cool site, I think. I recommend to pass by and take a look. And I am also a blogger on HereForexInsider.com, where on a daily basis I write articles, technical analysis articles, and share with you my views of the market. Now, in the next days, I'm going to show you some intraday strategies. They are very simple, with a few indicators, few oscillators, and I'm going to show you how I trade with these simple strategies. All right. I'm going to start with a very simple strategy on a 5-minute chart with 2 oscillators. A 1-hour period stochastic, a 15-minute stochastic on a 5-minute chart. This strategy is based on, it's a modified version of Linda Bradford-Zurashki's ante. It's modified for Forex, and initially the idea was that the lower time frame trend tends to resolve itself in the higher time frame trend. So we have a higher stochastic, a 1-hour stochastic, that tells us where the momentum is. All right, and for the trigger, we're going to use the 15-minute stochastic, all right, on a 5-minute chart, because on the 5-minute chart we can see little corrections, okay, little drifts, little flags, okay, and we'll try to take advantage of these corrections here and enter with the momentum. All right. So before we get started, let's talk about. Okay, let me show you the disclaimer. All right. I'm having some questions in Italian. Okay, so here the webinar today is all in English, and for the Italian part, I recommend you to go to hereforex.com, where my friend and colleague Arduino Schenato is going to show you his strategies in Italian. All right, this is only in English. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, a little disclaimer, because I think it's a must. Okay, let's do a brief introduction, a brief disclaimer. This site is for educational purposes only. Therefore, should not be construed in any way as investment advice operational. nor a solicitation to the collection of public savings. Okay? The results presented in real or simulated does not constitute any guarantee with regard to hypothetical future operating performance. The speculative trading involves significant economic risk, and anyone who plays it does under its sole responsibility. Therefore, the authors assume no responsibility for any direct or indirect relation to investment decisions made by the reader. The viewer therefore exempts the site and who feeds it within the limits of the law from any liability or deriving from this website. Okay, Forex is not suitable for investors. Should take risk on your own responsibility. All right, this is education, Forex education only. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take a look at the Aussie. Okay, the Aussie continues to push higher. I think that oh yeah, it's breaking the resistance level that was pretty tough in these days. I was expecting that that we got this breakout, okay, today, because it's touching the resistance. It has touched the resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and now finally we got the breakout. Okay, so from the big picture, we know that the Aussie is pushing higher. So longs are preferred. Okay, longs are preferred. We start in the beginning with only a couple of pairs, all right, guys, because I know this might be a little bit complicated with a lot of pairs in the beginning. So we start with only a couple of pairs. I think that 2 pairs are enough for the beginning. Then in the next weeks, I'm going to show you new strategies and with more pairs. All right. Okay, and let's see. So let's wait for a little retracement here before taking any decision on the Aussie dollar. All right. And the USD CAD, the loonie is coming down. Okay, let me explain you the process. Okay, so we have a negative slope, all right, on the D line of the 1 hour stochastic. So we should prefer shorts. Okay, we should prefer do sells. Okay. So this theoretically was a good opportunity for a sell, right? So let me show you. The slope of the 1 hour stochastic is negative. The 15 minutes period stochastic is negative. The K line was in an opposing direction, meaning that the loonie was retracing in the 5 minutes, all right? Let me show you with some trend line. Okay, so it was kind of congesting. It was retracing. All right, so the K line was going in the opposite direction compared respect of to the D line. So the D line identifies momentum. All right, so the momentum is downwards. The K line made a little hook. So at the breakout of this little congestion here is a good opportunity to sell. All right, that's it. No big deal. It's a very simple strategy. All right, and it's based on a famous strategy, but this kind of strategy is modified for Forex. All right, and let's see. I'll say, okay, now I'm going to do nothing because we missed the opportunity here to go short. Let's take a look at the Aussie. The Aussie continues pushing higher as expected because we had a beautiful breakout. Nothing. I'm not going to do nothing now. Okay, we have to wait. So if I hope I was clear. Trade this strategy only in very liquid moments. All right, guys? So I strongly recommend to use this strategy during the European session. Okay, from 9 GMT to 16:30 GMT. All right, because when European session close, liquidity goes down, and this strategy is better. Is better with more liquid in more liquid hours. All right, so avoid trading after European session and before European session. Also, additionally, because the spread is gonna increase after these hours normally. So it's a quick scalping strategy. So we need lower spreads. Okay, you got it, and we need strong momentum. So it's I strongly recommend to use it in European session. Okay, from 9 GMT to 16:30 GMT at most. All right. Okay. These are pivot points, guys. They are very effective in intraday trading. We're also going to take a look, of course, on major resistance levels, support levels, trend lines, whatever, because we don't want to get long on a resistance, all right, or getting short on a support, okay, before a breakout, all right. And the same thing is for the pivot points. We don't want to get long around the pivot point. Okay, if we're gonna go long on a pivot point, we're gonna wait for a breakout. Okay, not before, because we could have a bounce. Okay, and take the market in the face. Okay, and get a stop loss. So we have to take a look at pivot points, resistance, supports, trend lines, and so on. And so let's talk about the strategy, because here we don't have at the moment any entry signal. We must first we have to look at the 1 hour stochastic. All right, if the 1 hour stochastic gives us a strong bearish slope or a bullish slope, then we have to take the trades in the direction of the momentum, of the 1 hour momentum. Okay, you can also take a look at the bigger picture to see if there are any patterns, any technical analysis patterns or important levels, okay, to have an idea of the direction. And then take a look at the 1 hour stochastic. Okay, when the 15-minute stochastic, okay, the slope of the D line of the 15-minute stochastic, it matches with the 1 hour D line. Okay, we should look for positions in the direction of the momentum. So we have to look for hooks of the K line. This will be clear. This will be clear when we start to make some real-time trading. Okay, that will be definitely clear. In my opinion, you'll see we don't have static take profits targets. All right, because initially the strategy, the idea was to wait for 2 to 3 daily candles, okay, before a probable take profit. Okay, so if we take this idea and we bring it to a 5-minute, 15-minute chart, we wait for usually for 2 to 3 15-minute candles, okay, before we get out. Okay, so we don't have a strict risk-reward ratio, okay, because we assume that this strategy has a high probability of winning trades. So we have risk-reward ratios of 1 to 1 and 1 to 2. Okay, so in all the cases we don't have stop losses bigger than 5 to 7 pips, all right, because it's a scalping strategy. We must be quick. If the market doesn't go in our direction immediately, okay, we stop, okay, we cut the loss immediately, all right. And okay, now we have here like a doji, okay, and it's like now the market is going to come down a little bit. Let's wait for another signal, but we are in overbought here. We are in overbought for the 15-minute stochastic and the 1 hour. So let's wait and see what happens first, because we are in an overbought area. Okay, same thing for the USD CAD here. Okay, let's wait for a retracement. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I see many of you here today, 1st of July, for our first live trading room with us. I'm very glad of that. I'm happy about that. And where I can, so let's in the meanwhile, let's respond to some question for New Zealand USD. Okay, well, we can open, yes, of course, New Zealand dollar. Let's open the New Zealand dollar. Okay, where is it? New Zealand dollar. Okay, load template. Okay, here we are. New Zealand dollar. Okay, usually here at this platform the spread is quite high. Okay, so I prefer to start with other pairs. Okay, but this strategy you can use it with every instrument that you want. Okay, with every pair that you want, with the currencies, with stocks, with bonds. It works with every kind of security, with whatever you want at every time frame. Okay. For now, let's avoid using New Zealand because the spread is quite high here. It's about 30 points. Because it's a scalping strategy, so 30 points are a little bit too much, okay, guys? But if you want, we'll turn on the New Zealand dollar and maybe with another strategy, okay? With another strategy, that is more positioning, okay, than this, because this is quick scalping, and a spread of 3 pips it's a lot in my opinion. All right. Okay, and Eduardo asks me where I can download these indicators. Oh, these indicators, you can find these indicators for free at the MQL community. Okay, you can find all the indicators that you want. This is a multi-time frame stochastic. Okay, it's nothing special. It's only a stochastic multi-time frame. You can choose the time frame. So we are trading on we're looking the 5-minute charts, and we set it the 15-minute stochastic. We set it the stochastic at 15 minutes, and this one at 1 hour. Okay, you can find these indicators for free on the internet, and nothing special. Okay, so let's wait and see for opportunities, okay, in these two pairs that I chose today. Meanwhile, if you want to ask me something, guys, I'm here to respond your questions, to answer your questions. Step by step, while I do trading, I'll show you where I'll place my stop losses, the timing when I'm going to get out of the market. I'll show you everything. Okay, it'll all be clear once I begin to trade. So yes, here is asking me either the New Zealand dollar is in sell mode or buying mode. Let's take a look again to New Zealand dollar. Okay. New Zealand dollar. Okay. So New Zealand dollar, let's take a look at the big picture first, okay? New Zealand dollar is pushing higher. No, because of interest rates. All right, guys. So with an increase of a half of a point, the New Zealand is skyrocketing higher for that reason. Okay. So in the big picture, New Zealand dollar is pushing high, but we are now at a point. This was the 6th of May high. Okay. So potentially it could be a resistance area. Okay. But for now, New Zealand has higher lows and higher highs, and for now it's going up. It's getting new highs. Okay, but with this strategy now, okay, in the short term now we have reached a pivot point. Okay, so for now we're having a little bounce on the R1 line, a pivot point. The momentum is on the upside. All right, the slope is positive either on the 1 hour stochastic and on the 15-minute stochastic, but we are in an overbought area. Okay, so I'm gonna do nothing here. I'm not going to do nothing. I not recommend to do nothing. Okay, only to wait, because we have signals, we have contrasting signals. Okay, we have a positive slope, a pivot point, but an overbought sold. So I recommend to do nothing on New Zealand dollar with this strategy now at the moment. Okay. Hope I was clear, guys. Be careful at 15 GMT of the strong impact data, the ISM manufacturing. Okay, be careful. US manufacturing, ISM could have an impact on these two pairs because they are dollar based. Okay, they are majors, so be careful about that. I recommend to stop trading 10 minutes before the data release until the market slows down, gets quiet. You never know where the market goes. Do you agree, Arduino? What do you think about? I do not like to trade during data releases. Okay, you never know.
Don't trade the news.
Don't trade the news with price action. Always wait for the market to calm down. Okay, then take your decisions. Okay, I think that this was some data here, some news release. You can see the market can go either way. Can go can make you bad tricks.
So right now, are you looking for any pullback in the price?
Yeah, the matter is that essentially now we are in some kind of overbought, okay? Because the D line of the 1 hour stochastic is getting an overbought. The 15 minutes in overbought. So I can do a counter trend move. Okay, we can do another counter trend move with a tight trailing stop here. Okay, at the pivot point, if we reach it, I think that could be an interesting short term. Okay, because we are counter trend. Never fight the trend, guys. The trend is your friend. When you decide to go counter trend, your stops might be tight. Okay, let's see if we can try this one. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Let's wait and see what the Aussie is going to do now.
A false break, maybe.
A false break, yeah, spike. It might
Yes.
might do we might have a spike there, and a spike is a good opportunity for a counter trend, but you can fade it out if you want. You can fade out a spike. I had a friend of mine, an experienced trader that made a lot of money fading the market. So
Counter trend only.
only counter trend. When the market was losing pressure, was losing steam, he goes counter trend and make money that way. You know, there are many ways on the market to make money. You have to find your own. Okay, you have to find your own way to make money. We have a lot of tools. We have a lot of views. There are fundamental analysts that make money with fundamentals. There are technicians that make money only with looking at daily time frames, for example. There are others that make money on lower time frames intraday, making scalping. There are many ways, okay, to make money in the market. Find your own, okay? So we can try to do now, if the Aussie reaches the pivot point at 0.94860, we can try to go to open a short position, quick short position, okay, to take advantage of the bounce on the pivot point. All right. Hope you're enjoying, guys. Don't get bored. As soon as we get in the market, you'll see how exciting it is to trade intraday. Okay, but intraday doesn't mean that we overtrade. Okay, so we have, even if it's an intraday strategy, that doesn't mean that we get in and out in the market every minute. Okay, because the key of success is to wait for the higher probability entries. Okay, because nobody knows where the market is going to go for sure. Nobody has a crystal ball. We're gonna we are looking for high probability entries, high probability setups. Okay, so if we don't have any opportunity that gives us a high probability with a good risk reward ratio, we stay out, because staying out sometimes is like making a profit. It's better to stay out than to don't know and stay out because you don't know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, the probability of a loss is very high, because you can lose money even if you know what you're doing. That's the market, all right? So high probability, you have to have patience, like a lion in the jungle, like waiting for the best prey. We're gonna wait for the best high probability trading setup. Okay, So even if this is a scalping strategy, an intraday strategy, you can make only one trade per day or 10, whatever, but you have to have your signal. You have to follow your trading plan. Okay, so if the plan is to follow the momentum going in, or selling in overbought levels, or buying in oversold levels, you have to follow your rules. You have to stick to your plan. Okay. So what we have here, USD CAD, is after a little upward correction, is attempting to go down further. All right.
Maybe Australian go up right now.
Maybe the Australian is getting.
There's a correlation.
Yeah, they are negative correlated. Yeah, of course, of course, of course, guys. Of course. See, so this is the concept, the main concept of the strategy. The 1 hour slope is the D line of the 1 hour slope is still bearish. So you have to prefer shorts. Can you see? As long as the D line is in a negative slope, the market, the momentum is still in that direction. Okay, that's it. It's a very simple strategy. Okay. Let's wait now for signals so you can get it. You can get it clearly.
Standard & Poor right now go up.
S&P 500 is going up. You know that usually when the Standard & Poor's 500 goes up, Aussie dollar, it's positive correlated. I don't know if it is about 80%. It depends of the days, yeah, on the days.
This strategy is very nice and very simple.
Yes. That's why I chose it as the first strategy, because it's very simple. It's very intuitive. It's based on main concepts of technical analysis. Okay, the trend. If there is a trend, the odds are in favor of a continuation of the trend. That's it. It's pure Dow theory. Okay. So if there is a trend, I know that many of you think about, okay, there's a strong trend, then there could be a reversal sooner or later. Okay, but we don't care. Okay, we have to find points of where we can continue
or
reversal if the market tells us that could be a reversal, a reversal area. Okay.
You have to pay attention right here.
Okay. So yeah. Let's take a look. Let's keep an eye on the pivot point on the R2.5 line, 0.94860.
Yes.
Okay. That was nice.
Go long, go short, go short. So if USD CAD going short right now, I think Australian
is gonna push up.
I think so.
Yes, because they're correlated. This has
US dollar is a little whack right now.
It's weak. Yeah. Also because they're waiting for the data to come out. Now the market is a little bit quiet because they're waiting for 15 GMT. 15 GMT data release.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you see these are 5 minute candles?
There's a little consolidation.
Yeah, it's a little bit choppy. Okay, it's a little bit choppy. You can see these tiny candles because the market is waiting. Is waiting for 15 GMT data release.
Yes.
Okay. But anyway, let's start with if we have the opportunity to make a trade today, to start with our trading room. As soon as we get the possibility, we're gonna make a trade, do a trade.
Yes.
Okay. I know it might be boring, guide, but this is trading. If you want to be successful, you have to be patient. Okay, you have to wait. There are gonna be days that you're with me making live trading room and that we don't trade at all. Or in the same hour you can make 4 to 5 trades, 6 trades, 10 trades. Because then we'll in the next days we'll have more pairs. Okay, we'll have like the euro dollar, we'll have the dollar yen, all together. So we'll take a look at many charts and find the better opportunity, the best signal. Okay.
So do you share all your techniques in the next episodes?
Yes. Okay. In the next weeks, okay, we'll get started with this because I think this is one of the simplest, okay, strategies that I have in my toolbox. And in the next, let's see how it goes. In the next weeks, I'll share with you. I'm going to share with you my other strategies. Okay. My other strategies that are based on intraday, that you can use it for any time frame, for any kind of pair, whatever. These are based on main technical analysis concepts. Okay, so we're gonna give a preview of the other one. Okay, here.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And I encourage you to take a look at this cool website where I'm a member now, here forexnaked.com. And if you like what we are doing now, the first week is for free. Okay, the first 4 live trading rooms, live webinars are for free. If you like it, I hope you enjoy it. From the next week, for only $69 per month, you can subscribe at this live trading room. And from Monday to what is here from okay, what you that you get becoming a member of our live trading room, you have an every day from Tuesday to Friday live intraday trading with me, like this one. And if I'll respond to your questions, we'll make an overall intraday and multi-day technical analysis. We're going to make an in-depth analysis of the major pairs: euro dollar, Aussie dollar, USD CAD, all the majors. We're going to do intraday trading with signals on major currency pairs in the Forex market, of course. And not only in the near future, we're gonna do either metals, and Forex. Okay. And we will make an explanation of high probability intraday techniques like this one of today with the support of a few indicators and oscillators. Okay. Only for $69 per month at hereforexnaked.com. All right. The Aussie is losing steam. So as the USD CAD, where the market is quiet, is waiting for the ISM. So, as I was saying, a bounce on the pivot point here um, could have been a good opportunity for a short. So the market is quiet now. The Aussie is attempting to going down. It's like it's willing to go down. It's like making a little pennant. Okay, that could be a continuation here, a little drift here, a little continuation move. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Let's see if it reaches the pivot point for short. You know, not going to enter long here because we have the pivot point and our reward could be 7 pips without the spread. So I don't know. I don't know if let's wait. Let's wait. I would have entered short if the market reached this pivot point, but here we are in the land of no one, nowhere land, you know. It can go either long, either short. So if you are confused, that means that the market is confused. If you don't have a clear signal from the market, that means that the other traders are confused too. That's it. If when you know where the direction is, because the crowd, the other traders are all in the same direction, you know. So when you have these little drifts here, these little flag, because actually the traders don't know what to do because they arrived at a resistance level and they don't know where to go long, where to go short. In this case, we are waiting for the data release. We are waiting for ISM PMI. Okay, that's it. I repeat, all will be clear when we start to trade. If we take a look to the lower time frame, you can see that at the 1 minute that the Aussie slow it down. It doesn't know where to go. Okay, it's waiting. Aussie is waiting for ISM PMI data. Instead, the USD CAD is moving, but let's see the big picture. What we have here. Okay. You know, that was a beautiful trade, the one that we wrote on the blog. Do you agree, Arduino? The short here was a beautiful breakdown of this one.
Yes.
We wrote it on the blog.
I sent this signal to all the members.
Yeah, you sent it to all the members. Yeah, that was a beautiful trade, I think.
Yes.
So directional, no, a beautiful breakdown. Okay. You can see all the free analysis about price action on a daily basis on here, forexinsider.com. You can follow me also on Twitter, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Plus. I'm everywhere. Where I'll share also price action and analysis, overall technical analysis on a daily basis. At least one analysis per day. You have for free on our Forex blog here, forexinsider.com. Okay. Negative slope, the market goes down. The Aussie here is still there, The Aussie is still there. I don't know.
Take profit, man.
Arduino has just closed two trades in profit with his strategy, with this strategy here, okay? And with a quick profit, okay. Good, okay. You know, Arduino is more aggressive with these quick scalps. I'm more cautious, you know. I'm more so. Whatever trader you are, okay, this is a high probability strategy, all right, for intraday. On all.
We can do a little commentary of the news that.
Oh yeah, we can. Yes, okay.
Just 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can take a little commentary. We can make a commentary of the data release because now the market is a little bit choppy, waiting for the data. So let's talk about the data. And I don't know
what do you think
about the data.
Yeah.
We must see.
We can see the data right now.
Okay, let's see the data.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. Okay. The previous number was okay. Let's take a look at the economic calendar. So this is Italian, okay, GMT. So GMT +1. And so it is 15th GMT, okay, when the data is going to come out. It's the previous number was 55.4, okay. The forecasting is 55.8, so it's not a lot. But what the market awaits, what the market is waiting for, it is if the forecasting, all right, is right. If we will have a number that is disagreeing, okay, in disagreement with the forecasting, we're gonna have either, if it's higher, we're gonna have a bullish move, okay, for the dollar. Pay it, okay, for the dollar. So consider this only for the dollar. So you have to consider the pairs that have the dollar as inside, okay. And if the forecast, so if the number is higher than the forecasted number, we're gonna have a bullish dollar index in this case, because that means that. But you never know, you know, that it's not so logic, okay, when the data comes out. Okay. You can find economic.
I think the market keep going up.
Keeps going up. What kind? The Aussie? You think the Aussie is still coming out? Okay, because yeah, on a technical view, okay, on technical analysis here, pure technical analysis, it's true that we are on a 5 minute, okay, but we haven't a probable signal here. I think that we can, okay, let's start with the first trade. If we have a breakout here, we go at the market, okay? Let's make half position, okay? We're gonna buy at the market, okay? Ideally, I recommend in this case to place a buy stop order, okay, at the previous high. Okay, let's start. Let's start our trading day, okay? Okay, just to show you where I'm going to place now my stop loss, okay? Stop loss here, okay, must be 1 pip below the previous candle, okay? But if it's under 5 pips, okay, if it's under 5 pips, we don't consider it, okay? At minimum, we have to have a stop loss of 5. Otherwise, with the spread and the market volatility, it's going to catch the stop, okay? Do you know what I mean? Minimum 5 pips stop. Minimum, because otherwise, if you have a 2 pip only stop loss, okay, the market with its volatility is going to catch it, okay. So our entry point is 820, okay. So 820. Let's put 5 pips, okay. Modify. Okay.
And do you use trailing stop?
Yes, as soon as we get in profit, I'll go break even if I'm counter trend, okay. I'll go break even as soon as the position makes 5 pips. I'll go break even, okay. Then I'll see what happens moment by moment. Ideally is to trail, okay, the profits. When it goes to 10 pips, for example, okay, you book in, you assure 5 pips, and then you'll wait, okay, for the market to go further, okay, because it's scalping. It's scalping. You have to act this way, okay, quick positions. You got to get what the markets offers you at the moment, okay, and that's it. Because the more you stay in the market in a scalping how can I say, with scalping, the more you stay in the market, the more the risk you're taking, okay. It's not like a positioning of one day, you open the position, you make your analysis on a daily basis. That
the US stocks surge before factory data.
okay, the Dow Jones is
points.
oh yeah,
I'm long Standard & Poor.
okay, so Wall Street is pushing higher.
So Australia maybe.
Usually the Aussie follows Wall Street. Not every way, not always, but very often it follows Wall Street. So we are long. The odds are in our favor. The slopes of the D lines are still positive. We had a little pennant here that it's breaking, it's going up, but guys, be careful, because now we're gonna have the data release. Okay. Okay, so stop loss, it's very technical. Can you see Arduino? The stop loss is technical because ideally the market should not come back to this reaction low here, because technically this is a pennant. If the market goes down here, that means that you are wrong. That means that you are wrong. So this stop loss here is technical. Okay. Okay, now let's wait for another 4 minutes. Then, when the data is out, we have to close Arduino. What do you think?
No.
No, maybe it's.
Yeah. Because the risk is very low.
Ah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. The
The
risk
reward
could be very high. Okay, okay. That's good. Okay, I'm good.
Advice.
Okay, okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. We have a very. You can see, as you can see, guys, the risk is very low.
It's like $50.
Yeah, it's only 5 pips, because that's nothing. Because that's the beautiful thing of these high probability strategies. Is that the beautiful thing is that you risk a very small portion of your portfolio. Good, good. Arduino closed another quick scalp on the Aussie. You were 89 points.
The three positions that I took.
All the three positions together. Good to Arduino. Good. As you can see, the K line is making a hook. Okay? That means that the momentum is still pushing higher. But I repeat, beware of data release. Okay?
You have a trading stop right now?
No, I don't have trailing stop because I'm still negative. Okay? I'm still in the spread here. Okay? So I entered at long at
In
0.
3 minutes.
Okay, in 3 minutes we're gonna have ISM PMI data release. Okay, so forecasting.
Or $50 left to the market, or we gain some.
Okay, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. If we lose, we're gonna lose only a small amount of money. Okay, and if it goes in our direction, we're going to trail it with an automatic. What do you think? An automatic trailing stop. So what the market gives us, we take it. Okay. What do you think? Okay. Are you having fun, guys? Hope you do. This okay. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes to data release. I repeat, this is all in English. For the Italian part, go and follow Arduino on here, forex.com, for any Italian advice in Italian language. The market is dead. It's waiting 1 minute. 1 minute to ISM. PMI.
I went long right now.
Okay, Arduino is long. Enter it. Is in a buy position. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's see. 1 minute to data release. Let's see what happens.
Quick profit.
Arduino is in profit. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's get ready.
Go up.
It's going up. Okay, 15 GMT data is released. Let's see, it's going up, it's going up. Okay. Okay, let's see. We have to trail this, guys, because You never know. You never know where the market goes when there is a data. Can you see, please, Arduino, how much is the forecasting?
I'm still long right now.
Okay, we're in profit now, guys.
Go.
Okay.
Luigi.
Okay, good. We are in profit, as you can see. Oh, good, nice. That's nice.
Pivot point.
Pivot points. So we must.
We have the data.
We have the data in our favor. Do you know the numbers, Arduino? Do you know the numbers? The numbers of the data?
No.
How much?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Right now we can see.
Okay. I think that we can get this 5 pips per profit.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes.
We get it. Yes, I think we can get this. Close order. Okay, we're in.
Close to.
Where is it? Okay.
Follow the price, man.
Okay, let's trail it. Okay, let's trail it 20. Okay, as you can see, the trailing stop now is automatic.
Wow.
All right.
Right. This is intraday trading.
This is intraday trading, guy. It's quick profits. Okay, now we have assured 5 pips minimum. Okay, now what I gotta do? Now I'm gonna take off the trailing stop and wait.
Right.
None. Okay, let's wait. Okay, we're in. We're in profit. Okay, we are now in profit. All the further advance of the market is it's all profit, guys. We can't lose.
That's right, man.
We can't lose. We're in profit. We're trailing automatically. Okay. Can you see we have a hook here on my strategy, all right, and the anti-strategy here. So it means that the price is breaking. Okay. The price has broken this little pattern here, this little congestion pattern. Okay. And that's it. That's the strategy. What it is. It's simple. It's high. A high probability strategy for quick profits. You can even use it on a daily. You know, you can use it because initially it was the idea was on a daily. You know, on a daily chart. But you can use it on whatever chart that you want. Okay, I think that we can book profits. No, you don't think?
That profits run, no?
Okay. Okay. Can you see we risked a very little amount here, guys. Our stop loss was here, and our risk reward is higher. So I'm glad to announce to you that our first trade was positive, Arduino, and has been positive, and come
to see the data.
Okay, let's go and see the data. Let's refresh here and see what happened. Okay, what actually happened with our data. Okay. Okay, as you can see, the market was a little, just a tiny bit lower than forecasting. Okay, so that's what disappoints the market. So we had traded on the Aussie. So the base currency in the case is the Aussie dollar.
Yes.
So if the dollar index goes down, the Aussie dollar goes up.
Yes.
You know, even if it's a tiny bit, because the crowd is disappointed about the forecasting, not the original one.
Yes.
It's all about the forecasting. If the numbers are a little bit lower than the forecasting, the markets get disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so ISM manufacturer price 58. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go back. Take a look. I recommend to come and see us at hereforexnaked.com. Only this week is for free, guys. Only this week is for free. If you enjoyed our training session today, you can follow us for free tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, you'll find the calendar on our website, hereforexnaked.com. From the next week, okay, this live training sessions will be for subscribers only. All right, at you can find it at Forex Signals, okay, in the hereforexticket.com site. What do you get becoming a member? Trading signals on major currency pairs in the Forex market, about 15 pairs. CFD trading signals on oil, gold, and silver. CFD trading on indexes, one article per day, Monday to Friday, with the market outlook and my price action setup, Arduino's price action setup. And new now with me for all the members, okay, you're gonna find the new live trading room. Okay, from today, July the 1st, for the first week is for free. From the next week, for subscribers, you'll find me, Luigi Bazzarelli, new trader of hereforexticket.com. I'll show you, I'm eager to share with you my intraday techniques. This was the first that I showed you today. Okay, and I'm glad to announce you that I'll be with you live, okay, at least 1 hour a day, okay, for almost 1 hour a day. We're going to work to 5-minute charts like this one, like today, to the 1 hour charts. I'll show you all my tools, okay, to operate, to trade intraday, okay. Follow us, okay. You come and see us, come and visit us, all right. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, any questions before we close, guys? Do you have any questions? Did you enjoy? Okay, did you enjoy the live training session? Do you have any questions? I will be glad to answer you. Okay, no more questions. Hope to see you tomorrow with our next live trading session. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Have a happy trading. Arduino says usually have a simple trading. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow from Luigi Bazzarelli. Cheers. Goodbye.